over here, these are different types of typography. Here I want to teach you one new command before you leave, right? So let me pick up this nice one. It says I can and I will, right? Let me change the background. So right now I'm selecting the background. This is my text. This is my background. In the background, I'm going to put black. Why? Because these letters are white in color, so it will look very sharp with the black. You can see the background black looks very nice. When I click over here, you can see there are many elements stuck to each other. If I take one up, even I, and I will, all of that move together. That means somewhere they are grouped together. They are stuck together, right? So let me pull this down. So what I'm going to be seeing right now over here is when I click on this, I see something called ungroup. In other words, something has been grouped. Therefore, now he's saying you can ungroup it. When I click on ungroup, I can then move this away. I can pull this down. Yeah, so I'm separating it, right? So here I can say first deserve. This is one of my favorite codes, so let me reduce the size since it's going all down, right? As you can see, it's not fitting since I have more words. So you saw how I'm trying to fit in more words by reducing the size, right? So let me reduce it. First deserve, then demand. Okay, so let me come over here and say first deserve and then demand. Fair enough. When I come here, I can even change this color maybe to a nice red, and I pull it here, right? So this is what, this is my typography. In this, sometimes they are stuck together, right? Whenever these things are stuck together, I can ungroup it. Let's say, for example, you want to group it back again. So for you, what you need to do is click on the first frame, then click on the control key from your keyboard. Click on the second frame, or rather you can click on the shift key, first, second and third, right? So by clicking, click shift, click shift, click shift. Whenever you use the shift key with the click, it helps you select these different elements. Once you have selected all three of them together, then you can come and say group. Once you have grouped them, they all are stuck together. I can move it wherever I want. So I don't have to worry about moving them one by one. It's only when I'm trying to write text, change the font, size, everything, then I can stick them back together. So the selection is what? Click and shift key from the keyboard, right? I'll show you some other commands a little later, the keyboard commands. Right now, we will just go ahead with the basic. So here I have a lot of different types of typographies, right? Today I'll be ending at typography. Tomorrow I'll quickly show you audio, video, background and folders, right? So let me come back over here. When I'm coming to something called type, here I have something called glow, right? Let me come over here, glow, right? Here again, I can come inside and I can say DMTI Soft Pro. You can say, ma'am, is going out of the frame. Yes, I know. So you can, what you can do is you can just select it, come here, reduce the size. So always remember, when things are not going your way, it's a good idea to reduce the size and try to fit it in, right? So here you can change the color whichever way you want. Again, here small revision for you, little bit letter spacing, line spacing, correct? If I want to give it some effects, as you can see, this is the neon effect which has been given over here. If I want to give it a little curve, I can give it a little curve, right? So whatever I want to do, I can do that, right? If I want to again swivel it, I can use the rotate command. You can see this. This is my rotate command, whichever way I want it, right? So these are my typographies. Now, one thing I want you to understand within the typography, it is when I come over here, I have a lot of variety. Am I supposed to use all the variety? No. See what is your requirement. Is your requirement a heading, right? Is your requirement a subheading? Is your requirement a combination of fonts, right? So whatever it is that you're looking for, select one or two elements. Now let me scroll down to a better stuff. Let's say, for example, you're designing a greeting card, right? So at that stage, are you going to use this pizza party and boo? No. At that stage, you'll come and use something as simple as this, right? And you'll say, have a prosperous whatever. Again, as you can see, they're stuck together. I can click on ungroup, unstuck it, click outside, move this little bit here, move this here. If I say I want to reduce the size, okay, let's make it a little smaller because I added something else. I want to change the color. I can make it, let me give it a nice yellow. Yeah, I'll make it bold as well, right? And now I'm happy. What am I doing? Shift and click, selecting both and going and grouping it back. I can again resize it the way I want. Now, if I want to put some diyas over here, I'll go to my elements and let me see if they have some diya. Lovely diyas over here. Again, do I want a photo of a diya? I want a graphic. Let me stick to graphic. Let me pick up this. And what I'm doing is I'm creating my own. My suggestion is to you is to use templates, but since I'm training you, I have to show you right from how you can customize it, right? So this is for you to understand. Again, this is a lovely color, yeah, and you can see now when I selected this diya, he is not giving me the option to change the color. Is there something wrong with my machine? No. As I told you earlier, it depends on the element of that graphic. Is it giving you, is it allowing you to edit the colors? Then he will automatically put it up over here. And if he does not want you to edit the color, he will not give it to you. Fair enough, everybody? Yes, you can use some other lightings. You can do and automize whichever way you want. Customization, let me keep it simple. Yeah. So you can do, and a beauty thing about Canva is he's giving you some recommendations as well. He's saying, look at these magic recommendations. So if at all you want to take the recommendations, well and good, you can see this cute thing over here, wishing a very happy, right? So again, you have a lot of recommendations over here. Somebody with the Lalten, with, yeah. So let me make this here, right? So depends on what you want. Elements is awesome. Please understand, we will be revisiting elements because then I have a list of keywords that you can use in elements. Once I've taught you, let's say next week is very crucial. Once I've taught you next week, then I'll give you a list of keywords. I'll make some notes for you. Since you all are kids, I'm sure you will require some notes. I've already made a few notes earlier, but this with the latest keywords, I will give you that list as well, which you can then put over here. Fair enough? So my point being over here is, are you able to understand the importance of element? Today's homework for you is to just feel elements. Go there, type a few things depending on what your requirement is, what your school requirement is, what is your creativity requirement.